Hello. Super excited to be here today. It is a War Wednesday, and today we have a Global Clash Cup War 187 Purple versus War Agency ESX. All right, I see I already have a bunch of you in the chat. We have Roulettabile. Okay, Lebenoderto, hello. Hawkeye, hello. TGD Skelety 187. Oh, somebody from 187. Hello, good evening. Another 187. Blutrunzig, I cannot pronounce German, but hello, let's go. MG, I think I saw you on the map, didn't I? Let's check. Oh, there's an MG. Maybe it's you. Good luck. So let's see. Who else do we have? Barricade 2 Punto. Hello, good to see you. Timbro 187. Yet another 187 person here, all hyped up. Sven X from 187 also here. Well, hello. And Jerem S Esports. My French gendarme friend. Hello, how are you? Good to see all of you here. So this is kind of exciting again because we are still in week 1 of the Global Clash Cup. And that means that there is a whole season's worth of fun just raring to go here. So we are kicking it off. We should be kicking it off good. Let's see. This is the Global Clash Cup Green Division. Well, it's not really a division, but the green time block. And so let's take a peek at our maps, shall we? So for 187 playing out of RCB Playbold. And I did notice that in the clan description for this, they do say it's the 187 family. So I see that. Hello, Janik. Hi, how are you? So 187, oh yes, Purple Clan, probably the tournament clan. I can't fully translate all of this, but that's what I believe this to be. So, who do we have on the map? Well, first of all, we have Terrorkuchen, which I know that I'm not saying correctly because I made Google pronounce this for me, but it's like Terrorkuchen, and I can't, it's like there's this sound that I can't, that U is hard for me. So, in my Minnesota way, I would call this Terrorkuchen, but that's probably not correct. It translates to Terror Chick into English. So, Terror Chick. Yes, Q. Oh, is it Q? Terrorkuchen? That's not how it was said on the Google Translator. But Q, that's easier for me to say. It's yeah, Terrorkuchen. Okay, well, I'm wrong. No matter what, I'm wrong. Google translated it to Terror Chick. So Terror Chick, Terrorkuchen is number 1 on the map. And then we have, is it Oski or is it Oski? It's probably one of those, or it's probably some version of that. In number 2 on the map, we have Dark Eagle in the number 3 position. We have Boss Brian 187. Huge shout out to Boss Brian, who I chatted with very briefly on Discord to get in here. And we have MG King in the 5th spot. Now, I think MG was in the chat, so... What is the problem with my backdrop, Welsh Wizard, exactly? It's the same one I've always had. Does it look like junk and you want me to have a green screen? I'm sure Roulettabile wants me to have a green screen. Okay, so somebody asked when will the first hit come. So I'm going to show you the very complicated Global Clash Cup hit times graphic. Oh boy, look at all that printing. Oh, because you're Roulettabile, because you're graphics picky. Yes, here we go. When are the first hits? Okay, here we go. So let's look at this little chart. Now, it's a very complicated little chart, right? And if you are Clan A, the first hit will come at 45 minutes, and then it's every 5 minutes plus or minus 2. And if you're Clan B, the first hit comes at 40 minutes, and then it's every 5 minutes plus or minus 2. So, that's really it. 45, it's what the first one starts at 45 and the second one is at 40 and they're every 5 minutes on, but like with a plus or minus 2 basically the attack time window is big enough to drive a bus through. So there we go. Now, I do not know which clan is A and which clan is B. I did not look that up. So hopefully, if you are here from either 187 or War Agency EX, you know if you're A or B. And I'm going to hide that now because it is not so useful. Right? Okay, now what is all of this stuff? Roulette Beal, something Blutrunzig. I don't know what that means. Yeah, okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. You have lost me, so I'm going to move on and speak to the other side of the map and who is here on the other side of the map. You can have French BS. You know, one of the things, I'm going to complain about Roulette Beal for a moment, shall I? Because he's here on my stream, so I get the opportunity to complain about him. So, you know, he's the founder. He is the founder of this monstrous league that we call Global Clash Cup. So he starts it, and he calls it the Global Clash Cup, and then he puts these rules in place that you may not speak any other language except English in the server. And so it's a global Clash Cup, but you have to speak English. And he will literally start reprimanding you if you speak another language in the Global Clash Cup server. But then in the staff server and everywhere else, he's babbling on in multiple different languages as if it's just okay. So that was my complaint about Roulette Beal, is he selectively enforces his only English rule. Hawkeye, how am I supposed to moderate other languages? I don't know exactly, but it just feels to me sometimes like we're a little unwelcoming because there are times, Hawkeye, when there literally is a staff member who will speak that other language as their native tongue, and we don't want them to use that, and I think that's too bad. So that is my criticism for Season 5. Maybe we can let up a little bit on that rule. Okay. Yes, the document is changed, Roulette Beal. Okay. War Agency ESX on their side of the map. Which, does anybody else think ESX and SEX like, I keep wanting to call them War Agency Sex, which seems wrong. So, okay, they are Agent Wick. They have Golem. Or is it Gollum? They have Albatross. They have Agent Jethro. And they have Agent TH13. Now, I have seen some of these players before, not as agents. So they must have recently, well, okay, by recent, I mean sometime in the last year, moved over to War Agency and changed their names. Because, like, TH13 has not always been an agent, I don't think. In this Jethro, I'm not sure. You know, there's a lot of Jethros, though, so who knows. So that's who we have for the two teams today. The 187 Purple Squad playing out of RCB Playbold, and War Agency ESX playing out of War Agency ESX. So, okay, now we're talking about A and B docs. Yeah. We're talking about English, and I don't have to say TGD. You can just say skeleton or something. TGD. I know I don't even know where I said TGD. Unless you're talking about Agent THD. I'm confused. You've confused me. Skeleton. Oh, on the front of your name. Okay, I see. On your Twitch name. I was thinking you were talking about something in game, and I'm like, TGD? Well, now, Skelety, I want to, like, call you on that. Because if you wanted people to call you Skeleton, then you should change your name to Skeleton. Like, if you don't want people to call you TGD, then why do you even have it there? You can change your Twitch name. So go for it. But, you know, and I understand why you don't like it. It's because it's hard to say TGD. But you put it there, my friend. So, I like to call people by the names that they like to be called, but usually I assume that if they have named themselves something in Discord or in game or in their Twitch chat, that that's what they want to be called, because that's why they named themselves that. So like here we have, I don't know if it's Jerem or Yerum. I'm not quite sure how to say your name, but as esports, okay, you're very long about what you want. And then we have Juve, who other people call Juve. So, oh, is it okay? Yeah, see now Roulettabile is making fun of me, which, you know, I guess that's okay. You know, if you work for a 15-year-old French kid, then when they make fun of you, you have to put up with it, right? Not much I can do about that. All right, so we have our first hit should come in the next minute and a half. You put it out there everywhere, Roulettabile. It's not like it's a big surprise. Okay, about a minute and a half till the first hit. We will then find out who is Team A and who is Team B. And we will be able to assess how the remainder of this war is going to go going forward. I have no idea who would be the favorite to win here. You know, I see War Agency in a lot of different tournaments, but, you know, this ESX squad, I really don't know. And 187, I know you're a German team and that you host that 187 tournament that I always want to get a team into, but you can't unless you're German or popular, and my teams are never German or popular. So I don't really know who's the favorite here. Jan or Jan 187, you're also from 187, hi. I am from the US. I grew up in Minnesota, so that's sort of in the middle of the US. And that's the accent that you hear in my voice, is a Minnesota accent. I currently live out in Philadelphia. Or not in, but near it. What do you mean host you? Of course. Of course. You want to stay at my house? Absolutely, Roulettabile. We always have a spare bedroom for you. If you want me to drive you around and show you all the sites, no, because I don't really ever leave the house because I like to game instead. But but you can come and stay. That's so totally cool. So yeah, that's where I'm from. All right. So I missed a hello from Molo Polo. See, my eyes are so old that I'm having trouble with that. Is it Molo Polo? Yes, Molo Polo. Okay. Boss Brian, I think I forgot to thank you for the follow. And, well, I think I was getting ready and set online. We had follows from Yannick and Bobby and Skelety, all of you 187 folks. Thank you for the follows. I totally appreciate that. And K Spy, MG, look at that, so many. Okay. That was exactly your question. Okay. You're coming after the corona? Okay. Yeah, you know, anybody, I have all these friends from Clash of Clans, and why wouldn't I let you come stay with me? It'd be fun. It's fun to meet the people you clash with. All right, our first hit is in. So, yes, Corona is a beer. So what we know is that 187 is Team A, because they're hitting first. We have Oski. And Oski has a hybrid trained up. So Oski's got a queen at 6 o'clock. And the clan castle is out. Look at all those little troops getting poisoned and dying. And now we have the fine hound. This will take the queen a while to get through because it's a hound. So Oski has dropped a baby dragon and a loon to help clear things. I guess that Oski wants the queen to head up towards 3 or maybe step in and grab the scatter. Let's see if the queen will do either of those things. Talking about beer, let you get one? I'm not going to stop you, buddy. And MG says go Casper, so Oski must be Casper. All right, the queen is going to head in. So the hybrid army has been dropped now from about 3 to 4:30. The miners, the hogs, the warden, and the royal champion all thrown in right there. So Oski is holding on to that siege barracks. So everything's moving in towards the town hall. And And warden ability used right through that eagle strike and will last through the town hall explosion. The siege barracks was kind of delayed up here at 2:30. Sorry, 2 o'clock. Our queen is beating on a wall, and look at that. Like, look at all those expos on her. I mean, that is some rough expo action. I wonder if Oski's going to have to use the ability. Has no more rage spells, so maybe a freeze. There we go. Something had to happen. The rest of these hybrid troops have cleared out everything in the middle and are moving around the outside. We have our royal champion moving in on this bunch of expos, and the Wiz Tower used her ability. Queen finally gets through the wall. Hogs coming around. Must have come out of the siege barracks. Everything converging on this corner. And Oski's got yet a few more little troops to throw in to help with the cleanup, but Oski does not need those because Oski has just flattened this base and has done a hybrid actually pretty fast. I mean, that was a pretty quick hybrid. Nice job, Casper Oski. Congratulations. Oh. If I don't use this roulette wheel, get mad. There's our Global Clash Cup triple star. There we go. Nice job, Casper Oski. 3 all day, Yuhave says, yes. Nice, very nice triple. Birdman, how's Birdman? Haven't seen you on stream in a while there, Birdman. Timber, good going. Good going. Yes, so much hype. We have a lot of hype. Nice job. You're doing well. Okay, good. And we have KS. Oh, is it KS Pile? Yeah, KS Spy. KS Spy. There we go. Got it. All right. So, yeah, I have new glasses on order. It'll help in a couple. Give me another week, and I will be able to see while I stream, and that will be better. Okay, that was our first hit. Our next one, if we're going right on the 40, it should happen any moment now. So 187 has started off with some really good momentum here, getting that triple right out of the gate. Nice job. See you later. I'm going to call you Jerem. It's probably wrong. It's probably Jerem or Jerem or something, but I'm going to call you Jerem. See ya. Okay. Oh, we have a war agency fan in here. Hello, Zarik. We have both teams then. So I do not know much about this X, this ESX. What is this X about? You know, the Global Clash Cup bot makes you use quotes whenever the name has spaces in it, and War Agency EX has an excessive number of spaces in it. So I just noticed that as I was typing it up. Go, WA. Well, it would be good to keep this a tight match. So I will tell you, streamer bias here. Streamer bias wants another triple. Yeah, and someone's in. We have Agent Wick. I'm going to take a swing at the Terror Kukin. And Agent Wick has E-Drags. So Agent Wick dropped a loon at 11 to start out something. And I missed whatever. Something happened over here at 3 o'clock and I missed it. Looks like Sneaky Gobs. Okay. So now we have all of our E-Drags and some loons moving in. Warden ability used quite early right there. The Clan Castle is out. And it has those minions in it. And froze some of them, missed one, poisoned. Looks like it's fine. We have some air skellies that are holding things up and that sweeper. Agent Wick drops the rage spell, trying to get those E-Drags all the way to the eagle. And the warden is still there with the E-Drags. We have our blimp going in towards the town hall. Agent Wick freezes the town hall and plops a rage down. Wants to make sure that blimp gets the town hall down. Oh boy, those E-Drags just evaporated in there. Like, I was watching the town hall go down and I went back to look for the E-Drags and they were all gone. So we still do have our royal champion. We have cleanup troops. I think there's too many defenses left for her to take down single-handedly. But, you know, she's kind of a beast. So let's just see how far she gets. But, you know, she's kind of a beast, but I don't think she's enough of a beast to take out that entire compartment. Do you all agree? Oh my gosh, I might be wrong. She's a beast. I'm telling you, this Royal Champ is a beast. But that Expo though, is it on ground? He's got a minute left. That's a long time. Not very many troops left. But a minute is nearly forever. Okay, so that's not going to work because even if you had enough time, the Tesla is going to zap everything. So Agent Wick will burn down the clock with cleanup here. And end with some kind of a good percent. So the Expo is also a beast. It did appear to be a beast. In this particular one, in the Royal Champion versus Expo contest, the Expo won. Well, we're above our 80. What are we going to end at? 81, 82? I don't know. I don't think we get to 83. I think we're going to run out of time. We might not even get to 82. No, we'll get to 82. I think really, how long can it take an archer to take down a barracks? She's got it or no? 82 or no? Yeah, 82. All right. Nice try there, Agent Wick. I have to be honest that I was distracted with the blimp on the town hall when all of your E-Drags died, so I really don't know exactly what happened to all of Agent Wick's E-Drags. Some of you might have been watching. I was watching the blimp, and all of a sudden all the E-Drags were missing. So, let's see. Our next hit is at 35, plus or minus 2, so that could come in at any time. You know, it's funny because sometimes when, like, if one of the players hits on the early side of the window, so, you know, if they're supposed to hit at 45 and they hit at 47, and then the next player hits on the late side of the window, these wars are hard to stream because you'll literally go, like, minutes, like 4 minutes in between the hits. But if they kind of just do them right when they're supposed to, the cadence is very nice. Let's just kind of chit-chat a little bit about the attacks in between, but not too long. So we've had a triple, the hybrid triple, to kick off this war, followed by an E-Drag double. And that puts 187 purple squarely in the lead, 3-2. So the scoring for, or the leaderboard, not the scoring, but the leaderboards for the GCC Gothic division are a little bit different this season in that instead of going by your typical wins, loss, ties, percent time, we are using only stars as our first criteria. And stars are the number of stars you earn in the game with a 3-star bonus for a win. So what that means is that, like, if you are a team and you win a game and you win a war at 11, you'd kind of be awarded 14 stars. But, you know, there could be another team that loses a war at 14 stars and you would be at the same spot on the leaderboard because you got your 14 stars through a win. They didn't get any bonus. They lost, but they both have 14. So you couldn't. So it's a little bit of a, I want to call it a wrinkle. Not a wrinkle. It's just a new way to be scoring. Oh, I missed it. Hawkeye, thank you. Woof. Here I am chit-chatting. All right. Oh, my gosh. I'm chit-chatting, and it's like the worst nightmare of a streamer. I think something was zapped out in the middle. It wasn't an eagle. Maybe a scatter? Did he zap a scatter? All right. So we have some sort of a Lalo going in here. And we blimped out the town hall, have some sneaky gobs doing some cleanup, have our heroes and a baby dragon at about 4:30. And the queen is going to take down that cannon, and then what's she going to do? Work on a Tesla? All right, we're going to head on in and take down this other scatter. So I think that's the 2 scatters. One of them taken out with a zap, I think. And the other one with a Sui hero. So this, my friends, is where the queen ability gets used. She takes down the king. And cleared out kind of half the base. Now she's over here working on stuff that won't bother Olalo at the moment. So we have, oh, the clan castle is out, but the queen is dead. Oh dear. If the clan castle is out, but the queen is dead, what's a clan castle to do? I mean, the hound isn't going to do anything. Where do those ground troops go? Oh, they're still down there. They're not going to do anything either. All right, well, maybe there's no issue. Okay, so one of the hounds has popped. We've got an ice hound over there too on that last air defense. Our loons moving into the eagle, moving into the compartment at 9 o'clock. More loons added to the fun. Whoa, Tesla farm pops up. We have a king, the enemy king over there chopping things up. And our warden is still here with those loons. The only thing left to threaten those en masse is going to be that whiz tower. And that'll go down. I don't know if there's enough left, though. It looks to me like we have not enough left to finish this off. So I am going to say not a triple. Now, the war agency double was at like 82%. So this one, will it top 82 or will it just be the same? I'm thinking it's the same. I'm thinking that these couple of minions are going to all die out with the Teslas. And whatever's going on over here with the hound is just going to keep happening. And then once it pops, everything will die. So I think that's an 82. I missed a headhunter. There we are. Hi, Jethro Clash. How are you? I see you on the map. I think that's you, Jethro Clash, on the map. Too off. It wasn't you. Missed a headhunter. Oh, I miss things all the time. Sven. Nice try, nice try. English. You guys, I don't care what language you speak. As long as you don't expect me to answer when it's German, I don't care if you talk German. Hound was just chilling. Yes, waiting there. He was just chilling, being chewed up by minions. Sven. Oh, Sven is now going to police you. I don't really care if you write in German. That's your thing. Hello, Lord Peter SSG. How are you? Lord Peter SSG, formerly of crew, and then UOL. So I am going to officially accuse Lord Peter of org hopping. How do you feel about that, Lord Peter? Yes, Skelety. You guys are all like bugging this poor guy, poor person. Let Jan talk in German. I don't care. Rob, hi Rob. Okay, whoops. Let's go back. We have a live. Okay, we have Agent TH13. Agent TH13 with Lalo again. 13 loons. I guess that's a Lalo. Oh, it's our Inferno drag. There it is. All right, we got an Inferno drag hit. Took me a while to find what was going on down there in the troop tray. So we're clearing out things in this compartment. We've got the clan castle pulled out. We have an archer over in the corner pulling it over. All right, Agent THD. Agent THD, War Agency EX needs a triple here to catch up. So let's see if you've got a triple with these Inferno drags. So we've got an Inferno drag over here hanging out with this hound that's just hanging out being fried, and the Inferno dragon will now work on all of those little pups. We've dropped our king up in the corner. Oh, the Inferno drag did not get all of the pups. All of the pups are going to come over and torture another poor little troop. There they go. They're just going to torture troops one by one while the warden ability is used. The Inferno dragons and the loons heading in through 12 o'clock. We see this scatter over here. I'm scared of that scatter. So was Agent THD, so he or she dropped a Skelly spell to distract that scary scatter from the main troop set. And what else? We just have everything in the middle. We got our Royal Champion put in the compartment at 3 o'clock, moving through. Gonna take down the eagle with the help of a couple of those Inferno dragons. We have still a bunch of Inferno Dragons on this scatter. And we still have 2 opportunities for an Inferno Dragon and Inferno Tower Kiss. Don't you think that looks like some sort of weird... It's like weird to have them both infernoing each other from the direction. It's like you want to tell them to go get a room or something. So the Inferno Dragons are kind of slowly going to get picked off here. I don't think there is enough to finish this off. Display is out. I don't think I know what that means. Like Lady and the Tramp. Exactly like Lady and the Tramp. That's sort of what I was thinking, whatever, man. Today is Skelety's birthday? Huh. Well, happy birthday, Skelety. All right. Well, Agent THD puts up a 95 double. So that is a nice double. Will not be the triple that they need to kind of keep up with 187. So after 2 hits on each side, we've got 5 for 187 purple, 4 for War Agency, ESX. We are off, we're ahead. The 187 purple is ahead by 1 percentage point. So the average is between 91 for 187 purple and 88.5 for War Agency ESX. So if War Agency ESX can put up another triple, this is back to being anybody's game, I would say. So I know that I've got people who are fans of each team in the chat today. War Agency ESX. I'm going to take a peek at your clan. It does not say anything about you. Now, obviously, you're in a lot of different competitions. So I know about War Agency ES, but I didn't know about War Agency ESX. So I guess we get to know new teams all the time. Now we've had that Inferno Drag hit. You know, I see that a lot. So I just, you know, I streamed a war yesterday where the team used, I think 3 out of their 5 were Inferno Drag hits. And they did triple. I'm thinking it was 1, but it might have been 2 of those hits. But I think that thing is not as easy to triple as you might believe. I see a lot of them ending in this 95 zone. Now, not as many as when somebody does a Super Witch with a Warden Walk. Okay, that's like usual, but that could just be me. That could just be what I'm noticing. So I'm still in the camp of enjoying the good old-fashioned hybrid. I'm like glad that hybrid is still something in the meta. That makes me happy. That combination of hogs and miners just to me seems like it's so perfect. You have underground, you have over walls, you have nothing getting caught on the walls. But it's not a flying attack. You know, the flying attacks, this is me again, but man, the funneling on those is sometimes hard, and they're always kind of these big and slow moving things. So I don't know, I'm a fan of the hybrid. I confess to being a fan of the hybrid. Okay, the next attack I think was supposed to happen at 25 plus or minus 2. So I think that means that there's still 45 seconds before it can get started. Well, hello there, Maquatro. How are you today, Maquatro? Dragdamake. All right, our next hit will be MG King. MG was in the chat. Good luck, MG, from the 187 purple team, taking on Gollum from War Agency ESX. With P.E.K.K.A.s and Super Wizards. Couple witches. That sort of thing. Yeah, whatever, man. That's probably true. I mean, every attack is base dependent, right? You just have to pick the right base for the attack, and you have to have at least a few in your arsenal if you want to really be effective. But I still enjoy it when I get to see a good hybrid. Okay, we have dropped our Warden who is doing a little solo bear thing and now has healers, so we can technically now call it a warden walk. Gotta rage those healers up. The warden under heavyish fire by this expo, and I'm gonna spend a long time working through that storage. All right, what are we gonna do now? All right, MG. Oh, something going on over here. We have witches and the king down there in that corner at 6 o'clock, and they have found themselves a fine Tesla farm. MG just threw in a super wall breaker right there, but the warden's following these P.E.K.K.A.s around, and wizards, and they're like, dude, I don't want to go in. They're thinking, dude, they want to walk around instead. The blimp is going to head in towards the town hall. We have our queen is still kind of outside there. We got that inferno tower down finally, and the town hall went down. Bunch of P.E.K.K.A.s right there. The clan castle is out, so we've got the hound from the CC in there doing his hound thing. King going in. I already used the ability though. I don't think the king's going to get through that scatter. The hound has popped, so dealing with all of those pups. The healers are on the queen, and she's going to jump into that center compartment. I am kind of feeling like this is probably a little petered out, and maybe didn't quite get as much as MG was hoping. So before this hit, the two teams were very close on percent, with 187 quite a bit ahead with the extra star. But this percent is going to be a little bit lower, and it's going to pull down the average for 187. Yes, that's what's going to happen. Okay. There we go. So 7-4. War Agency ESX could easily tie this up. Let's see if they take the lead. Yeah, if War Agency triples, they take the lead right here. Here's your opening, War Agency ESX. Nowadays, so many different combo. What can you triple with? But in the end, needs to have a little skill too. Triples don't come eyes closed. Yes, that is true. Drag Demake, at least for me, that's true. Rip the warden ability, I missed it. Have you gotten older a lot, or have your screen smaller? You know, Drag Demake, I am using the custom overlay from the Global Clash Cup, and this is how it was set up. So, all right, here we go. Agent Jethro. Time for Agent Jethro to have a swing at MG. Agent Jethro has zapped out. So there was a scatter there and something else. It's probably an expo maybe? I don't know. Zapped out something in the scatter that was in that compartment. Agent Jethro now has the Warden Walk with super witches. Now, you know what the streamer says about this, don't you? You know what I'm going to say. How likely is it that you're going to triple with a Warden Walk super witch hit? Because I'm going to tell you, it's not likely. This is like most of the time a time fail. So, and I'm just not thinking it's anything different this time. Agent Jethro, I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you have a plan to make this fast, because you waited a whole minute almost before putting in those super witches, and they are slow things. So we have our king and the super witch is in. Broke a hole in the wall, so all of the troops will head towards the inside. Agent Jethro has not dropped yet a siege machine. So rages in towards the town hall. The clan castle is out with a couple of super minions in it that those witches took down with no trouble. And we now have our troops kind of moving around towards the middle. 90 seconds left. Everything is in. Super Witches are traveling kind of in a pack in there, as they do. Queen under heavy fire. We still have our hogs that are coming out of the siege barracks, and Agent Jethro drops the Royal Champion. So these will move into this compartment at 2 o'clock, and then have to deal with some skellies in there. The P.E.K.K.A. from the siege barracks is still in play. The tanking, the king is tanking that single inferno, so maybe the Royal Champion gets that down. 30 seconds left. We still have a Royal Champion ability. We've still got a bunch of Super Witches up. The Eagle is still up. Royal Champ ability has now been used, but there's just not much left. I think she's going to get that Eagle down. And I think that Agent Jethro may have just proved me wrong and may have just tripled with a Super Witch attack with the Warden walk at the beginning, waiting an entire minute to put in those Super Witches. Nice job by Agent Jethro. And I gotta put this thing up here. There we go. Good job, Agent Jethro. That was sort of astonishing, actually. That was like very unexpected. I expected 98% chance of time fail, and Agent Jethro did a fantastic job there. All right, so it is now all tied up. 3 hits on each side, 7-7. War Agency ESX ahead quite a bit on the percentage. So this average percent of 92.3 is almost 10 points ahead of what 187 has been putting up. So that was, oh, hey, Ani Gaming, how are you? Hawkeye says OP. Yep, it was a good one. It was you have to admit that part of what it was really surprising, because you have to agree with me that 98% of the time, Super Witches, where you wait an entire minute to put them in and start out with a Warden walk, is going to time fail. So Agent Jethro, though, I don't know, big brain or something there. Read a page from the Dalai Lama calendar. I can do that, Skelety. So today's page, we'll do this, Troya. You guys need to quit harassing poor Jan187. Lebenoderto187, thank you for the follow. Okay, so I will get out the page from the calendar that we need to read. Today is the 24th of February, and thank you for the follow. Coke David187, thank you. It's Skelety's birthday. I did know that. You feel bad. Oh, don't feel bad, MG. It's all for, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. Mrs. Oblivious, hi. Spenex, hello. Okay, I'm having to read this page-a-day calendar while we wait for our next hit. And it is the 24th of February. So this is for you. For, let's see, Skelety. This is your happy birthday insight from the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama says, on Wednesday, February 24th, 2021, the Dalai Lama says, so long as people give priority to material values, then injustice, corruption, inequity, intolerance, and greed, all the outward manifestations of neglect of inner values will persist. Skelety, this is deep stuff for your birthday. All right, Boss Brian, 187, gonna have a swing at Jethro. Gonna try to get back at Jethro for that witch thing. Blimps out the town hall. Oh, another Lalo. I am the worst at calling Lalo. Of all the attacks, Lalo, I don't know what to do with it. Okay, Clan Castle is out. We've got our queen up there dealing with the Clan Castle. Look at her go. Look at how amazing she is at dealing with the Clan Castle. Little poison, little rage, she's good. So the town hall's down, Clan Castle's out. Got a couple of minions to the left. We've got the queen to the right. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Okay. The queen. Oh, now we've got the king. The king at like 2:30. Another minion, another couple minions still up there, working through that 9 to 12 side. King steps in. to the compartment with scatter and then steps back out again. Okay, queen working on the royal champion. Super wall breaker sent in. So that queen is going to step in and take down that scatter shot. That's nice. King is just clearing some more trash on the outside. We have another super wall breaker. Boss Brian is like some sort of a super wall breaker beast, I guess. The Inferno Tower is locked onto the queen, but, you know, that's maybe not such a big deal. We've got a rage spell down. It's now locked onto the healers, too. Sweeper blew it off. Hound and Loons all in. And going to throw in another Hound down at 6 o'clock. The Royal Champion was just thrown in behind. So moving in towards this Scatter and Inferno next. With these main push. The Queen is in the middle. She's got 2 Expos like shooting her up. What happened to the Royal Champion? I lost her. I guess maybe Brian lost her too. She's dead. That's why. Alright, we have a couple of Loons moving into the Eagle. Still got our Queen ability in play. We still have a couple of healers up. That Eagle, though. The Queen's decided to, what's she going through that wall for? I guess she wants that Expo. That Expo's not a bad thing for her to get, but 15 seconds is not going to be enough for Boss Brian to finish this off. Boss Brian will end with, 80? 79? 79% double for Boss Brian from 187. Nice try, Boss Brian. Let's see. Let's catch up a little bit on the chat. We got some happy birthdays. We've got a yo from James who plays Warzone. Yo. I play Call of Duty Mobile, but I haven't played Warzone. Peter SSG, 14 loons left for Lalo. Gonna have to be an OP charge. Yeah, there was not so many. So okay. War Agency. At this point, you know, they could kind of triple. Yeah, there we go. They're just gonna do it. They don't want to hear me talk. Oh, good try, Boss Brian. We have Albatross. Albatross is going to take a swing at Dark Eagle. Albatross drops in this queen first, along with some Coco Loons. I'm assuming they're Coco, so we're going to run a hybrid. I've already like waxed sentimental about my love of hybrid, so I won't do that again. We have a queen charge hybrid from Albatross. Actually, doesn't Albatross have 2 S's? Is this Albatross? Okay, the clan castle has come out and Albatross has frozen part of it. Those super minions are still not frozen. They're sitting there in the poison, barfing their venomous vomit on the queen, who is going to move in towards this Inferno. I kind of thought she was going towards the town hall. I thought that was her purpose, but apparently either I was wrong or she's going the wrong way. I'm not sure. I was probably wrong. We have all kinds of super wall breakers that are going to move her right into the core of the base. We've dropped our siege barracks at 7 o'clock, so the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards are coming out and doing some damage. The rest of the hybrid army, miners, hogs, warden, heading in straight towards the town hall. It's like full send on the town hall. Warden ability is used right there, keeps everything up through the town hall explosion into this multi-inferno and expo zone. The heal is down. We have our hogs coming out of the siege barracks. And I think the royal champion is probably in somewhere, but I've lost her. I cannot find the royal champion. Maybe she's somewhere on the field. Oh yeah, there she is. Okay. She's got a little bit of life left in her. Maybe enough to get down the eagle. Yep, enough for that expo, not sure. But we have miners on that expo. We have our king and some wizards circling the outside. We've got miners left. We've got 38 seconds. I believe that Albatross has tripled this base. I think that this 27 seconds is plenty of time for this troop set to finish off the base of Dark Eagle and put up yet another triple for War Agency ESX. Nice job by Albatross from War Agency. So this makes it very hard. This is going to make it hard for 187 to win. But I want to point something out, which is that because we now have this new scoring where it's based only on stars and not really on wins, you kind of, if you lose out on the bonus, right? You lose out on the 3-star bonus. But you might be able to make that up in another war. If you win by a couple of extra stars a couple of times, you make up for a loss, which is part of what I think is going to be fascinating and fun about the way we're running the leaderboard. So you know, take heart that, you know, in some of these competitions, like, you know, with a group phase where you've only got 1 or 2 that are going to the playoffs, you end up not like if you lose one, you're kind of out. And that should not be the case here. If you lose week 1, you should not be out. There's time to make up those stars. And so I just want to say 187, fear not. There is plenty of opportunity here. And you could triple out and come up with a 12, which is not a bad score. Somebody else might be winning it with a 10 or 11. So, okay. We have Gollum from War Agency ESX. Sending in loons and has the Inferno Dragons. Okay. I had a little commentary earlier about the Inferno Dragons. Let's see if Gollum can prove me wrong about these Inferno Dragons. So the clan castle is out and running around near 6 o'clock. The king. Queen, I don't know if that was that a full pull or was that just, it might have been just a partial. So the Inferno Dragons are now heading in. We have our queen and our king. I think they're going to stick to the outside out here. I don't think we're going to get any of them going in. The queen will help pick off things on the outside, but I don't think she's going to go in. So we've sent in our blimp heading in towards the town hall. The Inferno Dragons are going to move through the base. Right now they're frying. That was like the king or something, right? Okay, now the queen did go in. She just does whatever I don't think she's going to do. Scatter's left. Let's get that scatter down. Our royal champion is up at near the top at like 1 o'clock. We have a freeze spell left and our queen ability remaining. 1 scatter, 1 inferno as our biggest remaining defenses. Air defense though also, which is quite pertinent and relevant given that we're running Inferno Dragons. The royal champion takes down the Wiz Tower. The royal champion not quite dead. What else will she get? Gets a cannon, and that's going to be it for our royal champion. Our queen is stuck in the middle. She finally made it through the wall. So how much can the queen do? We have 1 minute and 10. We have plenty of time. If that Inferno Dragon, if the queen walks in and gets enough of these defenses down, we might be okay here. War Agency ESX might put up another triple. It's still possible. She'd take down that, I don't know, tornado trap? I don't know. It's close, huh? Oh, black mine. I mean, that's not a triple. Okay, nice try there by Gollum from War Agency ESX. That was dang close. And now we are going to head over here and watch the end of Terror Kukin, the terror chick, who has also Inferno Dragons with loons and a blimp coming in. So we missed the setup. Well, there's Skelly spells in this comp. So I'm going to watch for where those Skelly spells go down. I usually miss them, so it looks like there's some down right now. Probably tanking that in second Inferno a little bit in the Expo. So We have taken down the town hall and have Inferno Dragons circling to the bottom left. The Royal Champion just came into the compartment at 3 o'clock. Just used her ability. I'm not sure. We still have a standing air defense, which Terror Kukin will freeze. Will that freeze be enough? That's not clear to me if that freeze is going to be enough or not. I mean, there's some Inferno Drags left. Is there enough? Is this a triple from Terror Kukin? One little archer that was on that air defense didn't quite get it down. I'm worried that we've got a 99% with a standing air defense, which will make me really sad. But those Inferno Drags will tank, and maybe the warden gets it down. Maybe? Come on. Yay! Terror Kukin with the triple right at the end there. Nice job, Terror Kukin. Good way to go, tripling it out. Okay. So, let's see. We have... It's going to end at 12-12. War Agency will win it on percent. So it's going to end up that War Agency gets a 15 and 187 Purple gets a 12. But 12 is not a bad score. So you should be happy with that performance. So I'm going to read back into the chat here. Let's see if there's some German stuff. Okay. Lord Peter says you enjoy the format. It makes sure that all the best clans are going into the playoffs. In some other leagues, teams may not make playoffs because of a tougher group than the others or mistake. Yeah, so that's true, but at the same time, we assign all of the opponents randomly. So it's not like you necessarily get an easier or a harder. You still have some randomness about the opponents. All stars matter. Yes, Juve, all stars matter. And I think that's true. It would be possible even if you lost. But, if you're up against a really good clan and they take a 14 on you and you get put up a 13, that's still 13 good stars. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. Sticks and Ball tried the exact same entry on the base against Tribe and failed. So Terror Kukin OP. All right, that's fair enough. All right, so... we have the win for War Agency ESX. So we will congratulate them. Congratulations on your win, War Agency ESX. Nice hits. Thank you for hosting me in your clan, 187 Purple. I've appreciated it and enjoyed it.